You have arrived! After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Ugut-Latast, but there are almost no supplies left. But with stout labor comes sustenance. Whether by bolt, plow, or hook, provide for your dwarves. You're expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it is springtime. It is spring now. Enough time to delve secure lodgings. Ere the dingoes, it's always fucking dingoes, get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place. Olinatig. Tongsbitten. Strike the earth. Yeah, right. Well, let's see what we even have. So let me kill everyone again. All the brave dwarven souls who tried. And it's not Swampkey, it's Tongsbitten. Why is it taking so long? Don't you fucking freeze on me. Alright, well, I can tell you the waterfall's in the wrong way than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was the up area, but I suppose I was wrong. Alright. Tongsbitten, I'm opening up the script now for dwarfing. 15, 7, 14, 15 to be up top. Domine. 3 for Mr. Man TM. Three for Ghostward. Five for Dictator Bob Carr. That's right, I can't fit your full name in. Dictator Bob it is. No, Bobka. I will just do Dictator Bob. I think that's how I used to do it. All right, Dictator Bob. Got you guys dwarfed. Now, what do we have? Lots of tigerfish and stingrays. Gotta watch out for them stingrays. Those evil, evil sea pancakes. Lots of fluxstone. So, if I wanted to, I could have a floor all the way down here. I could start trying to wall off the exits, and I could fill up this central area all the way up to this Z level. I can work with this. And also, we have webs on the map? That's a web, right? We have spiders making webs? Sweet. River's closed due to stingrays. This river is brought to you by Stingray Shadow Legends. So many fucking commercials. All right, cut down the trees. See what I want to do for a design. I want to work with this, but the radius that I can work with this is wanting, we'll say. How far is this? This would be in a circles thing, so that's 19. Which means as the circle's closing, we'd say it would have to be here. We'd assume 3. So off of 19, 3 on either side would be 13. 13 to a side means 1, 6. Radius would be too big at that point, so it'd have to actually be smaller. You'd have to have, what, 7 to a side for the radius of a circle I can fit in this? Give or take. Have a hanker for Filipino spaghetti. On the bright side, we can use this water to actually do things with water pressure this time. Particularly, how far? Oh, this doesn't even go that far down. Where's the lowest regular land? We have a thing over here that looks like that goes down basically to the water level. So if I had something to drive water over there, we could have a area.
There's nothing more to catch.
Shut up about whatever there is or is not worth the catch. You don't know. I determine what we can catch. You do not determine what I can catch. Speaking of what I can catch, let's set this up for fishing. Build construction floor. Cancel you and you. This means whatever's over there will be able to touch it. Are these ours? No, those are just water buffalo bulls. We just got random water buffaloes. Okay. Loch Dwarf. As I'm wondering if I could just make a big honking lake. Last time I tried to do things with water pressure, but ultimately I didn't have enough Z levels with which to do the pressure. This time we had like 3. We had 3 Z levels for me to try to do water pressure in, and it worked, but it didn't work well. So with such a massive waterfall that hopefully does not freeze, we should be good this time. If it freezes, the game is cursed. If it freezes in this map, the game is cursed and hates me. A gigantic wood stockpile. Just because I can. Build construction wall. Necromancy Pog. Friendly reminder, there's a tower nearby. You might be able to seal yourself away by fall. Dwarf 9 for Tachulu. 369. All right, let's start getting some of these out of the way. I believe Domine was the first one. Domine! After having traveled here from the mountain home, Domine has only 3 friends. Dictator Bob and Ghostword, and an unnamed dwarf. Mr. Man TM and Tachulu just seem to get on his nerves. Domine prays to Tosid Neferrifat, who most often takes form of a female dwarf and associated with sacrifice and fortresses. Domine recently thought trade is the lifeblood of a thriving society, and then the last season felt fondness talking with a friend. Domine is susceptible to disease. Domine likes hematite, fine pewter, harlequin opal, giant red-winged blackbird leather, querns, scepters, the words of the aquamarine gorge, and the sound of the lilac of phrasing. When possible, she prefers to consume pig and gutter cruor, and she absolutely detests purring maggots. She has a good spatial sense and a good memory, but she has bad intuition and little willpower. Start the timer now, I suppose, for the recording, even though I'm 10 minutes in. It won't be that bad. Has the carpenter been built? I need a grate. Build construction floor. If this is the fishing spot, I want the thing there. Means this tree will have to be taken down. That cat better stop running to the wrong side of the river. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I need to think of a way to secure this wall from climbing. But I don't know how. So it's not going to happen. I don't have a floor grate yet. They're acting like they can't go here because there's raw muscle. Of course there is. All right, you have to fish here, buddy. Alright, next up is, I think Ghostword was next. Either that was Mr. Man. Either way. This way we'll get them before they all die. Ghostword, in the few months and the 2 weeks since you traveled from the mountain home, you've only made 2 friends. Mr. Man, Tiam, and Tachulu. You also pray to Tosid, who most often takes the form of a female dwarf and is associated with sacrifice and fortresses. Ghostword recently thought I've been alright due to talking with a friend. Ghostword is very slow to tire and likes orthoclays, rose gold, tubagate, brother tooth, bucklers, millstones, and turkeys for their waddle. When possible, she prefers to consume giant loon, banded knife fish, potato plants, and blackberry wine. She absolutely detests jumping spiders, though she has a good feel for social relationships. She dreams of creating a great work of art someday. I don't think I actually said Dominae's. Domine dreams of mastering a skill someday. We're all going to die in a few years. It'll be truly tragic. The food stockpile didn't get placed right for some reason. And the carpenter's not grading. Why is the carpenter not grading? Did I or did I not order a floor grate? Now it says I can do one. Don't you lie to me. No more socks. But socks are life. Socks are love. What are they all doing? They're all prioritizing the wrong thing. That's what they're doing. So, worker huts. Worker hut juniors. Am I in the area of it? No, I'm not. I'll just dig out to here. That's in the area of it. Yep, it is. Damn it, those trees need to go now or else they're going to ruin the whole thing. Trying to use this as a safe area so I know where I can dig. That's all right, Miner. You just take your sweet time. I'm not trying to get everyone inside so they stop getting negative thoughts from, you know, raining. Which, if they get rained on like 4 times, means they all have to get so depressed they kill themselves. You just take your sweet time. No rush. No rush. There we go. Hey, Exavi. How you doing, Exavi? Have you had a fantastic week? Are you ready to rock out with some dwarves? While I lose my mind over getting them to dig faster. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Table, chair, table, chair. 1, I guess. Whatever. Cool, we don't need any of that. That fishery installed. So I can get the roof over the fisher like immediately. We just started quickly. Do Dwarf before we run out of slots. This is true. Fantastic, man. That's good to hear. I'm gonna grab water. Hold on. Barely doodly doo doo. Always wanted to start this game, but I don't understand anything. Well, XVI, feel free to ask questions. I have no clue why these buffalo are so intent on crossing my bridge. All right, let me destroy the food stockpile to place it back down again, because clearly something went wrong the first time and we lost it, or we lost squares of it. Here we go. Now that's set. Power the holes. We started getting beds. I don't know why I'm trying to be spreading them out. It doesn't matter. But yeah, no, feel free to ask questions if you are, in fact, still a bit shy about asking the questions. The primary YouTube channel, I have a thing called the College of Dwarfology, in which case I have a couple classes on it for individual topics about Dwarf Fortress and how it works, and how to use it to your advantage, including how to sustain 150 dwarves using only 6 to generate food. Well, actually, that's a lie. Not all 6 of them aren't even generating food. I think 2 of them are devoted to generating money for trade. At RNG Strategist, who are you again? What? What do you mean, who am I again? What does that even mean? Trying to give me like an existential crisis here? Right now, we have just started, so I am just making sure to give everyone bedrooms so that if they go to sleep, they can come inside and have thoughts about having a nice bed. Not the best, but a nice bed so they don't bitch too much. Thank you for following XVI. As far as I'm concerned, you're just a nerd. I mean, this is mostly true. God, that sunlight's bright.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Oh, yank the cable out. There we go. We're gonna have a little green tent while the sun is out. I am the great and mighty RNG, purveyor of all things filled with nerditude. Now, we have 7. This is only gonna do... This room should have been bigger. Which means this whole thing was in the wrong area. Guys, that's 1, 2, 3. 4. Shit. 5. 9 would be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We would need even one more. So I'm gonna try to get it all slightly to the back as possible so I can show you guys what the hell I was talking about earlier, as insane as it sounds. So for right now, just to get people sitting inside whenever they can, I'm gonna set this as the meeting area. No location or anything yet, just meeting area. Make the buffalo stop trying to come over and cause issues. And build the floor to stop the rain hitting the fishermen. That will secure a source of food. There we go. Still have 4. How do I see all requests are just push-ups, but there's a request to be in the military? Oh, there's 3 left of push-ups. Mr. Man's requesting to be in the military. You have the same name as yourself. I don't know if you know this. Your name is in fact your name. So I didn't know that one of them was actually different. All right, Mr. Man, there you go. You're in the military. You're the one and only dwarf we have in the military. I'm certain we will all die. Thank you for your sacrifice. Why is the miner not mining? Mr. Mantium's the miner. He is hauling wood. Okay, no. First of all, Mine King. Commit that change through. And no wood hauling. But don't worry though, that suddenly means that he can construct a building because he's allowed to do everything except mining. All right. Of the highest priority, please get your ass down here and cut out my dirt. I posted that request 3/4 ago. Well, it went through. Congratulations. You are in the military. Even with the priority 1, he's not mining. Do you really need to construct a building that bad? Is this building the end all be all to you? Priority 1. Priority fucking 1. Utmost priority. Dig. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this instead. You guys can go piss off. I do what I want. Oh, these receipts. Now I have an idea to an invasion scenario about how to rectify it easily. However, comma, I need the miner to mine. No. No. I'm gonna prove to him that he's wrong. See? Now he's digging. I knew that if I just held my mouth, held my bird beak, if I knew that if I just held my position, that I could convince the miner to finally do mining. Because in the end, he would have to recognize that I had the right command. I know the words that I'm saying, they're not weird. Table, 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 table. Oh, 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 oh. So this is what I'm wanting to do. I'm wanting to do... Jackass. I'm wanting to do this. I was off by 1. And those are still a little too close. But if I've already now fixed it, I can just do it over to the right one. This will make itself clear in a second. Either that or it won't. One of these things will happen. So if I have an entrance up there, I have them go down. This hallway can have defenses and or traps in it. Ignoring that, from that hallway, you go down, do a little lip backwards slightly, and then come up. If you do that, I can put floor hatches on that thing if I have a legit wall there, and I can prevent any invaders from coming in with a click of a button. This also means I can take, like, say, the donkey or something and just have it there, and the enemies are likely to attack it first, giving me time to lock these doors. No, Sirlac, you are not dwarf, but there are unclaimed doors. There are 2 dwarves left. But I mean, it's not like Sirlac ever wants to be dwarfed or anything, so I don't even know why he's asking. He doesn't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 2 tables, 2 chairs. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm off by 1. This would have been the hole right there, which means that gets dug out. This is gonna have to be where I'm moving the carpenter to. This is going to have me come up into it. This will be the downstairs. Construction wall. This nearly got finished. Hold on. Build construction wall. I don't need a roof anymore, so this can get deconstructed. Mostly because... No, it can't. No, it can't. There is one. I knew I was forgetting one. No, stop. Need to build these. Those are the things I was forgetting. Dwarfs 3 for Sirlac. Nope, we still have 1 unclaimed. 1, 2, 3. Sirlac, you are the mayor. And I did Dominating Ghostword earlier. So next is Mr. Man. Oh, no, I did Mr. Man. Right? No, I guess I didn't. Mr. Man TM has a great many friends, except with Domine. Mr. Man TM kind of, thinks Domine is weird. Mr. Man TM also prays a no-sid Nifurafit, who is in fact a female dwarf who is associated with sacrifice and fortresses. Mr. Man TM recently thought I finished up some work that was very satisfying. He feels satisfied at work. He is very flimsy. Mr. Man TM likes Rudel Gold, Wood Opal, Great Barracuda Tooth, the color Dark Taupe, leather armor, millstones, rings, ballista arrows, plump helmet men for the similarity with food, the words of the lavender velvet, and the sound of the velvety pedal. When possible, he prefers to consume tomato wine and absolutely detests brown recluse spiders. He has a great feel for social relationships, a great affinity for language, a good memory, and good intuition, but he has a questionable spatial sense, poor focus, poor empathy, meager creativity, and little natural inclination toward music. He dreams of creating a great work of art someday. Yeah, tomato wine, also known as ketchup. Sweet, sweet, delicious ketchup. I have a problem. There's a tree over this. Beep, 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 all right, now I can get rid of this ramp. Let's start building walls. 'Cause Did the other one get done? It did. Build construction wall. Hold a second. Meeting area. That's the last dwarf to be dwarfed right now. Where are my scripts? And who got dwarfed? It was TikToks. TikToks with dwarf number 14, though really there's only one left anyways. TikToks, how are you doing this day? Commit that question. 31, and still mostly lines up. In-law TikToks. In-law. I don't think I did Dictator Bob. Dominate, Ghostword, Mr. Man. Dictator Bob would be next. Damn it, it's saving! Don't touch it while it's saving. That being said, there is a backlog. Chulu, I'm refunding yours because I'm going at a good pace through them, so you don't need to try to hit the line to figure out who your dwarf is. All right. All right. What is this? That's slightly loose on both sides. I'm guessing that's just the way how it's constructed. It's time to get swollen. Wow. Ooh. That's supposed to be that way. So do it like so. Food. Well, I don't really need to worry about it that much. Food. This food is technically for drinks. And this food right now is for everything but raw fish and drinks. See how well that works. Build construction wall. That's not supposed to be used as an entrance. You need to make me 2 floor hatches, not chests. I need a chest. Make me 2 hatch covers. Is the Steam version any closer? Well, I mean, is anything ever really closer? Day by day, we find ourselves closer to the goal of pure harmony. The Steam version has listed as time to release of time is subjective. So yes, it is closer by definition. No, we have no defined time when it is going to be coming out. However, I have been doing videos on YouTube addressing some of the changes that they have discussed, as well as going into detail as to how some of them are probably actually being coded to make it work. And let's just say they've been making fantastic progress. Day by day, we grow closer to the perfect pizza. Sign location of this belongs to the Inn Tavern, which is why I got to get chest in here because I can get mugs in here. But I also need to assign someone as a tavern keeper. Ghostword. Ghostword, the champion of making people happy. I can't think of anyone who would be better at doing this than Ghostword. So happy. These are backwards. Build, workshop, crafts doesn't allow the lower left corner, whereas carpenter Does also kind of doesn't allow the lower left corner. Never mind. They just kind of all hate each other, don't they? Do a wood across the bottom here. And then I'll do a wood stockpile up here, just to prevent more trees from growing over this. Just gonna have to deal with that for now. What I would stop. What I would like to do, however, is disable wood. I technically just need a disable. I just need a stockpile there to stop the trees from growing. Beyond that, I don't wholly care. Build workshop fishery. So we can clean the fish. After all, he's fishing a ton of it, but we can't turn any of it into food right now. Wait for them to get built down there and maybe get some wood transferred down. What I'm going to do is, I know it's rather early for me to start quantuming, but I want to get the wood in. And everyone knows that as long as you abandon rules as soon as they become, you know, annoying to follow, then society as a whole works. That's just how this happens. You know, you just abandon the rules as soon as they're inconvenient to you. That's the word. And society moves along. That's a lesson that we can all take with us as we move forward in life to become better people. Let's get a wooden minecart. Where is our carpenter? Ah, yes, Dictator Bob. Still hauling that wood. Goofy thing is, we're all about to have to haul the wood down below anyways. Armlock save our patrons is going to get grim. Just serve me anything but tomato wine, I'll both be happy. First you have to do some campaign donations. Why is there so much wood? It's because we cut down a bunch of trees that we didn't like being in the way. But realistically, I'm not gonna be able to go back up there and get them, so I now need to drag them all down here. I don't have anyone with mechanics. I have made a horrible mistake. Not Dictator Bob, who's the mason. Ghostword! Ghostword the bartender. You already are the mechanic. Well, come on down, buddy. No, but here we go. This is exactly what I was saying earlier. So much wood. Look, this is what I was talking about earlier. I don't know why. I do not understand the concept. But if you designate at all the tables directly as being individual dining rooms, even though you have the whole thing counted as a meeting area / tavern, once you do that, they all start congregating together in the meeting area that the tables aren't in. So you have a meeting area that, and they'll move up here occasionally, but they'll go like between the tables. It's really weird. It forces everyone together and they socialize more. You can argue whether or not this is something you want to do, as this now forces more creatures to be on top of each other, and that can introduce lag, which would be worse later on in the game. But right now, it seems, I don't know what that is. That just seems to be what happens. They're all just terrified of it. If you just have a table in a room with someone, you're like, this table belongs to George person. Everyone will stare at it and be like, oh, I've got to get away from that table. And they all just stand on the other side of the room. I do not know why. Like, I could put a chest up here to have the fucking drinks in. Speaking of which, do we make the crafts? Because I need wood cups. I need 30 wood cups, please. Or else we're gonna have negative thoughts because we drank without a cup. We can't have wood negative thoughts for drinking without a cup. That would be just inhumane. Now, where do I have this gap? Right here. This got built, so here's new rule. This stockpile gives to this stockpile. That's going to make people busy for a while. However, there is now a new hauling route for wood that has this as a stop. This stop takes from this stockpile wood. That's all it does. However, this track stop is already set to dump north into the thing above it. So really all I'm missing is assigning that minecart from earlier, and we'll quantum all the above wood into one square in the middle down here. That's how we'll get those together. Once this has been channeled out, we'll cover this with a ceiling. He decided not to because I don't know why. I'm guessing the initial channel command didn't actually go down because of the stockpile. So we will reorder the channel command because I need that channeled so I can put the animals over there as an above ground farm that is in fact below ground. This is how we will keep them safe. Fishing is still going smooth. People are starting to bring the wood down. Build floor hatch. Let's get our defenses installed. Kind of fucking pointless to do all this if we don't have those installed. Is there a way to be froggy? Can we get an animal to spy on enemies from below without dying? Not really. That's a slight issue. They're going to die no matter what happens. Cover this with floor. And then we can just have a thing into it that is now above ground, and we can put... Nope, 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 nope. We do not allow other people in the taverns. Oh, go away. No one wants you. You're diseased. Oh, I can't wait to drink your booze and do nothing for you. Golly gee willikers. Murder them. Why are you still visiting? I said no. Good, they're not going in. They're confused. You can stand outside and die, assholes. All right, he's gonna go in there, remove the ramps. Now that we have access to in here, I can take all of this, turn this into a pin pasture for the water buffalo and the donkey. There's no direct grass in there right now, but there should be in the future, as that is now an above ground area. So I see no reason why it can't have grass in the future. Loam? Loam is a dirt. You can get things to grow on it, I think. They might starve. You can kill them using... Yes, but if I do kill them, we'll have a loyalty cascade and we'll have to kill ourselves. I know that sounds crazy, but whenever I do it, that's what I get. If I assign one dude to attack a neutral dude, then all of a sudden everyone will be like, oh my god, it's the Antichrist. He's here to consume all of our dwarven souls. And it'll be awful. So I'm not going to kill them. I'll let them sit up there dying as they are so wont to do. Are we the baddies? Like, that's what they do, though. Whenever I assign the military to attack anyone other than someone who is sieging us, a random animal or a skulker, then someone sees them and go, oh, look, that guy's evil. It's like, no, he's not. What are you talking about? Oh, he's so evil. He's just so fucking evil. I mean, are you sure about this? So evil. Through and through. I've never seen such vileness in my life. Okay, you say so. Can we drown them? No. I don't have anything set up to drown them in. Let me think. We're still hauling wood, unfortunately. I don't have a farm going. That is a secondary issue to this. We're down to 30 some odd drinks and I don't have a farm. Either for clothing or for plants. For clothing or for drinks. So 2, 3, 4, 5. If I just do a generic one right now, we can work on maybe having a setup later. Where is this? Where am I mining into? Oh yeah, no, that's gonna work perfectly. 10 out of 10. Can't do up top. Gotta put a shit down too. Because now I would have a thing up there. That's a wall. I could dig below it. Like I said, they're not coming in. Since I've already disallowed them in, they entered the base, but they're just hanging out in our oldish meeting area. Which nobody should really be hanging at. I think the only people hanging out there are just all visitors. Swords, Dwarf. I'm a warrior. I don't even have a trade depot set up. Build construction floor. Start walling off this honking area. We can use that for our farmland. Then that will be our booze setup. I don't want to mine into it yet until it's completely secure, because if something happens with all of our vile neighbors, we don't want it to happen while we have an opening in the base that I can't secure. So we're just going to have to wait on that. This area is growing grass as I thought it would, so we're fine in that regard. This stockpile in the middle, I am disabling wood in. We're just needing them to build, basically. But food has been going up. Fish is up to 30, others at 50. At some point, I might as well just set up a kitchen. Zitchen. At some point, I might as well just set up a kitchen here and start cooking the fish. We have food, not nice food, but we have food. This will get going. This will be booze. I might as well right now already start. No, I'll have to violate my own thing. I might as well connect to it. No, that'd be a weakness. This can be taken down. We have a carpenter laying around. We can remove that. Did each of these get assigned? They all did get assigned. Everyone's got individual rooms. We've got more migrants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll open up the script again. All right, dwarving script has been reactivated since we now have dwarves to go around. Close you. You are from Earth. Close you. All right. I've lost the base. All right, the base is dead. I lost it. It's gone forever, never coming back. There we go. I found it. All right, this has now been completely cut off. So I will dig into it. We're gonna have to do this sideways to the way we normally do it. And it will have to be a long entrance. So that's where the farms are. Didn't really go behind them or around them. Meh. Trying to figure out how to do this nicely. I do this as a 5 down here. And I could have 3. If I do it as a 6, I could have 2. There we go. We'll have that connect down here. 5 area for doing the foods. 3 for the still. 3 for the other doohickey, the farmer's workshop. And a 3 along the backside. Which means need to get more floors to keep it secure up top and safe from the trees. I say as we clearly already have a tree in the way. Because the trees know exactly what I'm planning to do, so they must get in the way. Low priority, get this tree out of here. Do not wish for this tree to be in the way. And the path over here probably also need to be protected from the roots of the gnarly trees. But luckily, there's not already a tree in the way in that regard. How about the Atom Smasher? Can't go wrong with the classics. I would have to lure them in. Right now, that the thing keeping us safe is also why I cannot remove them. They're not in the base. They're not at a lower elevation. They're outside by the trade depot. Not the trade depot, the wagon. They're at a position where I can't easily mess with them without luring them into the base. Yeah. You know why? Because elves are good at divination magic. The elves told them. The elves said the dwarves are coming. Grow here, here, and here. We'll be back in hundreds of years to back you up after they've cut you down. We'll use it as a pretense. Really, the trees are just a false flag operation. That's what it is. What am I trying to do down here? Storage area. Just a big old storage area. You know, whenever the miner wants to mine. It's up to him, really. Wouldn't want to push him. Guessing we have someone who does cook if this became available. And something has gone wrong here. Dump on arrival north. They're not grabbing. You have no roots. Because somehow I have no roots. I could have sworn I did this already, but okay. Like, you have the vehicle there. How? Whatever. Whatever. Fine, I have no roots. No roots, no roots, and no woots. No woots through my roots or my routes. Did you say balsa flag operation? Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Mr. Man, are you being serious or are you trolling? I used to do nothing but. It used to be the only defense I did, but essentially, people complained. Because what would generally happen is I would just call everyone in, I wouldn't worry too much, and the traps would kill everyone, and then there was no excitement. So I've been pulling more and more back away from using traps and turtling. Also, going heavy on traps doesn't help you much when the base, you know, starts collapsing due to a loyalty cascade that is not, in fact, a loyalty cascade. My Hanging Gardens base in particular, I made use of DF Hack allows you to aim catapults across 3 dimensions. So one of my initial defenses whenever I got in siege was to manually aim the catapults, and I was taking out the enemies with stones and stuff. Dragoman's in the stream. Welcome back. You should at least know that Kappa means I'm being a dick. Well, sometimes some things are just too subtle with me. Things whoosh over my head. I didn't want to explain the situation too much and it'd be like, well, no, duh, I was there. Don't you remember me? That time that we shared in Vietnam? You said it'd just be you and me against the world. I'm sorry I didn't remember. Maybe things just whoosh over your head because you're short. Oh, what is fighting? A hunter is hunting a water buffalo in close combat. I don't have a butcher set up. I don't have a butcher. When are you shooting? Ah! Let's just set up a butcher's and a tanner's right in the bedrooms. No one will notice or care about that. All right, we got a lot more people now, though. Bowyer is a hauler. Butcher, thank the Lord, is a survivalist. Carpenter is an elf hater. Not a dwarf drowner, an elf hater. Fish cleaner is a water butcher, who is also a very good survivalist. Dwarf number 2 for Dragoman. Hold on, Dragoman. I'm sorting out the jobs. I think I might actually rather you be a survivalist. I'll take someone else so I can be a fish cleaner. Herbalist, you are a plant lover. Hunter, you are a hunter. Milker, you are a hauler. Mine King, you're a Mine King. Potash Maker, you're a hauler for now. 2 survivalists, 1 tavern keeper. This is right. If you're a tavern keeper, though, that means you're a bartender. Wood crafter means you're a hauler. Wood cutter, you've got every job under the sun. I don't know what to do with you. You're essentially a tree hater. You also have farming, which means you're my only farmer. So I'm gonna have to take someone else to make them a farmer. However, we have 4 haulers. So if I do this by rolls, Domine, you are now a farmer. So I can get this off of Cyrillac. Cyrillac does not need potash, wood burning, or lye making right now. Cyrillac does not need plant gathering. Someone else has it. Cyrillac, you're apparently also the only brewer we have. So I got to go back to rolls. Make there be a brewmaster. Commit that. Make someone be the cook. The Chef Boyardee, and the last hauler is therefore going to have to be the fish butcher. Switch this back to labors. Reread. That means I can take brewing and cooking off of you, and while I'm at it, we'll take off furnace operating, which essentially means Cyrillac is nothing but a tree hater. Commit that all through, and I think we're good. Who got Dwarf, Dragoman, and Dwarf number 2? There we go. Got Dragoman in. While we've put that through, real quick, migration wave. What did I not get from the beginning? Dictator Bob, Dominate, Ghostword, Mr. Man, Cyrillac to Chulu, and TikToks. Cyrillac to Chulu and TikToks. So, in order, not all at once, Cyrillac. Cyrillac has 4 friends in the base. TikToks, the Chulu, Dictator Bob, and Domine. And Cyrillac also praised the toasted Nina Rifut, who most often takes form of female dwarf associated with fortresses and sacrifice. Cyrillac recently thought, I feel so good, because she was satisfied at work. Searlac is quite durable, but she is very weak. Searlac like Cinnabar, Electrum, Red Beryl, Coconut Palmwood, the color Cobalt, rabbits for their ears, river otters for their playfulness, the words of lavender velvet, and the sound of the velvety petal. When possible, she prefers to consume reindeer, alfalfa, and river spirits, though she absolutely detests leeches. She has an ability to focus, a good spatial sense, and good memory, but she has poor creativity. She dreams of mastering a skill someday. Which means whoever I set up as a butcher, if he can get installed soon, we can actually, you know, butch. That's the tanners being built first. Would have rather you gone, you know, with butcher. There we go. Someone just hunted. That's got to get returned now. Finally, we're mining. We've got to create another quantum right here for refuse pile, so I can get it hidden inside. Which means, technically, I built this floor too fast. But not too fast, too early. Did the first fort die or did it get retired? The first fort of the day, the one that we started last stream essentially, it got retired. The map just wasn't good. We could do funny things with it, but the problem was the water froze. Like everything came back to that core of the water froze. The ocean itself froze. So anything I was trying to, right at the end, all the fish were dead because the water froze once. So all the fish were just fried and dead. We couldn't get anything working off of it realistically because it kept freezing. And we were under constant siege, so we couldn't build, couldn't do anything. Yeah. It kind of was, but like, that was the type of base that'd be a good one to play, but not necessarily one to stream. It's kind of one of those ones where it's just an endurance test where you're like, can I do this? Yes, I can. But at the end of the day, everyone's constantly dead and no one knows what the hell's going on anymore. Don't you freeze my waterfall. Don't you freeze my waterfall. Then we'd had one kind of in the middle that had like 40 plus Z layers that we could have worked with free access to magma, but then randomly no goblins. Because if I get good terrain, I'm not allowed goblins. All right, this is where things get dangerous. Whatever gets channeled needs to be filled in. There's a big old security breach right here. But I needed this to count as outside. Because now I can do another crafts dwarf for bone craft and the like. And I can do the world's worst refuse piles. Where we have one square pulling in, two quantum to the right square. I need the carpenter to build another minecart. And then everywhere to the left of that was me having another stockpile. So I'm getting in the weapon and armor stockpile. I believe I'm getting in the cloth pile. I don't know what else would be out there. Is the Fort Tavern named? Is this VR chat? What? The tavern is named the Sweetness of Anvils. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is there closed captions? I don't see it. Does it? There was a thing I clicked on way earlier. Wait, do I really have closed captions running? I don't know how that works. Shit. I'm gonna do the push-ups on a different one. How do you... push-ups on a different one. Oh yeah, you're right. How do you... Holy shit. Oh yeah, you're right. It's not good though. I don't think it's saying the right things at all. It's just saying random words. Not is, it's. It is not good now. I'm gonna do a quick test on something. I'm gonna click someone else's. Yeah, I don't see that. Oh, admittedly, they have an ad running. Hold on. I'm on someone else's channel right now, looking at their ad. This is the ultimate way to be streaming, I guess. I'm trying to see that if I can see ads on someone else's. No, theirs does not have ads. So, there was an option on OBS I clicked trying to do something and went experimental, blah, 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 closed captions. I don't know quite where that was. I guess whatever it was, it turned on. I hope it's not introducing lag. I have no clue what or how that works. And Gobos are already here. But they ran away. Well, we knew this day was coming. So apparently I've accidentally activated a feature, but it doesn't really work, I guess. I don't know. I hope that's not like bad. I hope no one takes it as like an insult, like this sumbitch said he had closed captions, but all of his closed captions just say weird things like wandy bloody gluty glue. I don't. So that's kind of the problem, is every now and then I say words that aren't words. I have no clue what closed caption does to my words that are clearly not words. I feel sorry for the poor technology trying to figure out how to close caption that. Even worse too, I think it's pulling from my raw mic feed, which means I might be peaking. So I don't even know what it's grabbing for audio. All right, new route, not you. New route named Trash. Know your place. I'm the trash man. We're gonna take from the refuse here. And we are going to be assigned a second vehicle. Do I still have anything out here at this? Finished goods. What is this? Experiment of leather? What does that even mean? This is a experiment of Nifihuma leather. What does that mean? That sounds like they're saying gibberish. I don't understand what that means. Oh, and I see we have hit the YouTube break time. So for those of you who are watching when I upload this to the archive channel on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys next time.